Young Riemann sum and Deriving dirty on the beat. We're getting ready to get that 5 on the AP Calculus exam. You know, we've been studying all semester long, and now we're gonna tell you how to do calculus the right way, the Young Riemann sum way. Alright, here we go. Integrating since day one. Been messing with my homies, son. I'll tell you what, I'll make it quick. Please sit back and hear me spit. Partial rectangles that infinitely add up beneath the curve. Seems pretty simple until you get a function that swerves. Set that lower limit, then upper. Place your function in the integral, time for supper. Now enter deriving your function we add C. It's part of the definite integral philosophy. Plug in your upper, then plug in your lower. Find the difference and now it is over. Congratulations from the area under the curve. Boy, don't give me that look, you have some nerve. This solves the Y value of the coordinate. Don't start the same old argument. Stay off the streets, pick up a book. Boy, learn how to integrate or become a crook. But wait 1 minute, take a seat. I have more to say after the yeet. Yeet, yeet, yeet.
Oh, yeah, I can't read, but I can derive. I've earned my chips with onion and chive. When y equals sin x, then dy equals cosine x. If you don't know that, you're not fine. My bars are so heavy, you aren't even ready. My name isn't Teddy. The classroom is my domain. Deriving dirty is my name. The slope of the tangent line is about to increase. The derivative is positive. A negative tangent does the opposite. Oh no, I'm about to hit a maximum. I'm on the peak of a mountain. No intended pun. Oh no, here we go. The slope is about approaching 0. I'm going to be the deriving hero. The position function is known as such. X cubed plus 2x. Relax, it's not that much. Take the derivative, you have velocity. My bars are so heavy, I pleaded insanity. 3x squared plus 2 is the new function. I'm looking at my odometer as I approach the junction. I was running what is my change in speed, so I took the derivative again. I did a good deed. 6x is the function that shows my acceleration. Now I can measure my speed at any point in x. Contemplation. When in doubt, always derive, unless you're Marissa, and go kick a beehive.
I'm out here grinding at supper with calculator in hand. Put down that Swiss cheese, I'm not making your turkey in ham. I'm trying to study for the upcoming test, busting through the packet pages trying to do my best. I see that y equals x squared is bounded by the x-axis and y equals 2. I need to rotate around the y-axis, what should I do? I have an idea right in terms of y. Take the integral in respect to dy. Square the function, then integrate. But make sure to multiply by the answer by pi. Because after all, I'm a forgetful guy. On my TI I hit integrate. No need for a calculator. I'ma mentally calculate.
Related rates can't get better. The girls know it too, because I sent a love letter. I was rapping with that bass when the girl started to chase. I remember when we did those related rates. I made it turn running at 10 miles per hour to the right, but negative 11 miles per hour was the velocity of the girl's flight. The origin was 3 miles away, that was my height. The girls were from the place. I did the math, the ZDT was getting too small, so I knew I needed to pick up the pace. Because I was driving for the long haul, I'm about to disappear without any trace. About to go 10 to infinity without any stall. I got away because I was now scooting. I have one thing to say, God bless you, Newton.
What do you do if you have two functions? Solve it with the push of the calculator button? Wrong answer. Find the area between the lines, bounded by the x, y, and intersection points. According to the problem, adjust your limits. But first find the intersection, solve them digits. Stated above is bounded by the x and y. Subtract the two functions, the first being the high. Since the function is expressed in x, we take the integral in dx, so it goes higher minus the lower. And I derive. It's easy like clearing the driveway with the snow blower. It's pretty easy, not too bad. Thanks for listening, aren't you glad? You know Candace was the mastermind behind our group splitting. She was scared about young Riemann sum spitting bars when we saw this driver going by really fast cars, deriving dirty and young Riemann sum are just kidding.
Our real enemy is Meredith. She's been talking trash, now she's trying to plead the fifth. Our group is #1 in class. Young Riemann sum is about to write you a pass.
I know you can't derive or even integrate. I'm about to show you up.
I can't even wait. Marissa's always forgetting the plus C.
And Candace is always causing anarchy. Meredith is always stealing batteries from my calculator.
And Marissa's always causing problems. Instigator.
Candace, Meredith, and Marissa, you're gonna need some luck because our group don't give a.
Yo, chill, Teddy. Too far.
Another thing you ought to know, I don't mess with the police. They cuffed my boy Reggie even though he got released. The other day I got pulled over. The cop said I went over 65. Obviously the cop cannot derive. I told him you clocked me over the course of a mile, in which I completed in a minute on the dial. I said change in position over change in time, solve speed. With the definition I sloped, I proved I went 60. Good thing that a cop was a fool. He forgot about one rule. Over this course of 2 miles, I went 70 down to 60. So he was correct in terms of average velocity. If he was educated, he could have ticketed me. The cop didn't use me now value theorem. He drove away rapidly.
But what happens when you're faced with a harder problem, like the integrals x sin x dx, try to solve them? Try to integrate by parts. What's that? It's like I would rather gouge my eyes out with darts. There is an easier method, sit back and go. Watch me take off that new method, tic-tac-toe. Set up 3 columns as such. Start the row with x, sin x, and plus. In the first column, derive until you hit 0. In the second, anti-derive until the first column hits 0. Alternate plus, minus, here we go. Hit the chart with that tic-tac-toe. Don't think, there's 3 in the diagonal circle. You're gonna end up with a new key. To help solve problems like this, don't forget plus C. You can use this method when the first part is algebraic, when it is multiplied by the second being e to the x or trigonometric. So the next time you see me in an English classroom, I'm going to shred up my anthology, ain't cleaning up, drop the broom. I can't take it when English teachers say my opinion is wrong, but what do I care? I'm going to bash them in my song. Let me know when English build a bridge or set up the foundation where a city is. Run the software inside our technology. Calculus runs the world, not Henry David Thoreau whining about self-discovery.